Hello and welcome to my stream where I read you terrible comics. Uh, I mean it's not all terrible, but sometimes, you know. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We're reading through the 81 through 90 chunk of Archie Sonic. I hope I get to see plenty of Mina. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to change the name. Oh, silly me. Oh, one second. I'm not hollow. I also am at the wrong Oh my gosh. I'm funny. Hey, that was not my voice. That was my headmate CPS filter. Sorry, I'm so. I thought I was ready. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay. Here we go. That's my friend Sonic. And this is his comic. Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure. I don't know if this is like a spin-off comic though that they're advertising here, or if we're gonna see some Sonic Adventure. I thought you could hit the arrow keys. I could have sworn you could hit the arrow keys. Okay, you can. I just, for some reason, couldn't on that first page. Okay, oh yeah, so let me go over who's voicing who. To the best of my ability / memory. So we have our headmate Melee as the narrator, have Gadget as Sonic, Magma as Knuckles, Snuggle as Tails. I voice like Rotor, Antoine, and like a lot of characters that we are just kind of trying to get through. It's like a lot of like just thrown in kind of characters. Oh yeah, Meadow is Sally. Swirls is Bunny. Got Q as Mina, of course. Frenzy is Robotnik. I should probably keep like a list. That'd probably be convenient, but yeah. And I'll like mention anyone who shows up that I haven't named. Yeah. Okay. After 10 long years, the iron-fisted rule of Dr. Robotnik over planet Mobius was believed to have finally ended. With the technological tyrant vanquished and his polluted factory shut down, order and beauty were restored to the city of Mobotropolis. Now the villain has returned to wreak havoc once more, but there are many who are willing to stand against him in the fight for freedom. The bravest among them is a brash, blue streak who just happens to be the fastest thing alive. Archie Comics and Sega present Sonic the Hedgehog. Last issue, Sonic and the Freedom Fighters found the hidden city of the ancients, and it seemed the ancients have now found them. The last time we saw Knuckles the Echidna, he was arguing with the other Guardians at Haven, the subject not helping Princess Sally combat the new Dr. Robotnik, who just blew up the Master Emerald, grounding the floating island. Knuckles takes off after him. Last issue's solo story introduced us to Big the Cat and his Pollywog pal Froggy, who was frognapped by E102. Big promises to find him. I thought I was saying there's some big promises to find him. Okay. This issue's solo story stars Amy Rose in A Rose Plucked. I forgot that we, like, already started doing, Sonic Adventure stuff. Yeah, oh, Amy. Oh, yeah, and then we have Flair as, current Amy, modern Amy. And we did have Scrappy as, classic Amy. Oh, hi, Faba. Welcome. These are my Amy's. I'm stacking them.
He still can't believe it. It was only a few hours ago that Sonic and the rest of the freedom fighters found out about Dr. Robotnik's latest scheme to conquer the world. I wanted to help them stop him, but they said I was too young to go on a mission so far from home. It wasn't until I made a wish upon the magical ring of acorns that I skipped a few years and suddenly became older. Now I'm...
I don't know who's saying this. Amy, are you listening to me? Who are these legs? Oh, these are like mannequins in a store or something, maybe. It's like, who are these tall people? Where's the captain? Find him and win part of $1 million prize. Oh no, Captain Crunch. Someone's gotta find him. Sonic the Hedgehog in City of Dreams.
Oh,
I can tell you, Nate, way past cool. I asked, what do you think of this hidden city of the ancients? Wait. Was this line supposed to come next? It's higher up. I feel like that should be first. Okay. An underground city with an artificial environment?
But what now?
Who's saying this? Is this Bunny? Yeah.
Tails is right. Robotnik is indeed a threat to these unsuspecting overlanders. We've got to inform the proper authorities.
I am finding myself in agreement with Princess Sally. Oh, that was Sally. This is Bunny, okay.
Ditto, Antoine. I don't think we got too far to go. Look.
I have no idea what's happening. Everything's happening. Place your hands above your heads and don't make any sudden moves. You said it, Bunny. Looks like they've found us.
No can do. Sudden moves is my middle name.
Wait, just hold on a moment. Who are these people? It's my old pal, Nate Morgan. Eddie's officers recognize this guy. Why are we friends with the cops? What brings you back to town after all these years, old-timer? And what's with the pets? The pets. These aren't pets, Lieutenant. They are allies. Why don't I let the princess explain?
My name is Sally Acorn. My father, King Maximilian of Noddle Kingdom, has sent us here as emissaries.
You could speak?
Ever since I was 8 months old, but more importantly, we've come to warn you of a potential threat to your city.
Sounds like serious business to me, ma'am. But if what you're saying is true, the mayor will have to be notified. However, since it's so late and you traveled so far, it'd probably be better if you spent the evening resting up. And I know just the place. Welcome to the Station Square Hotel.
Thanks, dude. How's about a plate of chili dogs to the executive suite?
Oh. It's wild seeing the Sad AM characters in the hotel from Sonic Adventure. And Tails still looks like Sad AM style. Just realized he never grew up.
You know, Nate, I could really get used to this place.
I think that's probably Sonic saying that. The next morning, I appreciate your efforts, freedom fighters, but there's been no trouble around these parts whatsoever. We haven't seen any trace of this Robotnik guy at all. Seems like a wild goose chase, if you ask me. So why don't you all relax and take a tour of the city? Of course, Mayor Bolyani? Our city square is built on bedrock with a man-made body of water surrounding it. To think all of this deep within a mountain. To think all of this deep within a mountain. Okay. Our ancestors also made a sky canopy that imitates day and night, the seasons and the weather. This is the Ella Rail. Oh. Part of our rapid transit system. This ride could last all day long, so if you wish to go exploring on your own... He calls this rapid? Either to the Emerald Coast or the Mystic Ruins. Be my guest. It's okay... Wait. Is this Bunny saying this? It's okay, Mr. Mayor? We'd rather continue with the tour. Why does he look like this? Speak for yourself, Sal. I'll see you guys back at the hotel. Okay, Sally was saying that. It's so unclear. It feels like it's closer to pointing at Bunny, but whatever. Word up! Oh, she's so cute. A short while later. This is great. Now that I'm big enough, I don't need a babysitter. It's so funny because she's only bigger in like size. Like if you age someone up, they're still gonna have the same brain. So she's baby basically. So what do I do next? Where do I go? Oh, that shopping mall. There. Why is he so cute? In another part of the hidden city. That train ride was okay, but I'd rather travel by air. Speaking of air, I just better remember that the sky is fake. Classic thing for me to remember. If I go too far, I'll hit the inside of the mountain, but I think I'm okay. So now's my chance to see just how well my new biplane, the tornado, handles. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. Just like I thought, she flies like a bird. Way cool moves, Tails. Now it's time for me to find some real excitement. Something completely wild and different. This is like the artist saying this. I'm gonna draw something completely wild and different this time. First, a quick pit stop back at our current crash pad and whoa, check out the pool. Oh my god. Well, serenading a captivated audience of other lander groupies wasn't exactly the kind of adventure I was looking for. But now that I've found it, can I really complain? I can. Elsewhere. I don't recognize the term overlanders. We call ourselves humans. Any other questions? Yes, I don't understand why your civilization hasn't yet made contact with the rest of the world, Mr. Mayor. Well, Princess, the city has been cut off from the rest of the globe for so long it's become self-sufficient, with no reason to establish outside relations. With no reason. Until now. I look forward to the future. They don't look like they're about to shake hands at all. They're about to, like, slap each other's hands away. but the future is gonna have to wait until next month. Born to the most noble of echidna houses, the latest to continue the family heritage and responsibility as guardian of the floating island, defender of all against the forces of evil from the world beyond, as well as those who would threaten from within, Archie Comics and Sega present Knuckles the Echidna. Last night. Now that you bathe in the glow emanating from those emerald crystals, the results should prove very interesting. That's it. Soak up all that life-giving energy. Take all you need. Utterly fascinating. I've never witnessed anything quite like it before. Look how it pulsates. Hold on, something's not right. It stopped growing. Oh, I'm so sad that Chaos isn't growing. Despite the fact that a piece of Chaos is missing, the shard should replenish him fully. How can it be? I followed all the directions. Unless there's a problem with its food supply? As unlikely as that sounds. It's the only explanation that would make sense. Therefore, if I insert a shard sample into my spectroanalyzer, I should know within seconds if I'm on the right track. Mineral sample does not match readiness of other fragments in the system database. Probably a piece of the cavern itself mixed in with the actual pieces of the Chaos Emerald, no doubt. Such a specific problem to have. If that is so, I need more Chaos Shards in order to carry out my plans to full fruition, as well as one other item I overlooked in haste. My E-Series droids, I'm assigning you the task. The task. Oh yeah, Kern will definitely voice Gamma. Or has Gamma showed up already? I think. Well, I mean, has Gamma had a line? I can't remember. Okay, I can't remember someone else. Okay. Who is saying this? Is that still a robot? Of locating and retrieving an alpha specimen of amphibian DNA. And remember, failure is not an option. Yeah. This morning, I saw his ship head in this general direction, but I don't see any sign of either it or Robotnik. Oh, what have we here? Excavated ruins, and it looks like someone's been digging around here lately. Since Robotnik blasted his way into the Chaos Chamber, it stands to reason. Knuckles the Echidna in all you need is a bit of chaos. Aww. He may have started elsewhere. In any event, it's worth a quick look around. Deja vu. This place reminds me of the ruins I've explored on the floating island. Did Echidnas possibly live here at one time? If so, where did they go? More important, why? Whatever happened to the days when everything was simple? Sonic and I would duke it out. Whoa, that was some chill up my spine. No wonder. Chaos Emeralds. You don't find these lying around just anywhere. Someone was either careless or in a real big hurry to leave these behind. The question is, which one? That's for better brains than mine to figure out, I guess. I'm getting a headache playing detective. The smart thing for now is to hang on to these puppies till I see what the deal is. Pretty snug. At least they're not a pain. The emeralds aren't the only things giving me a funny feeling, though. Something or someone is nearby, watching me. What the? At that moment, on the high seas, approaching between the island and the main sailing aboard, a sleek catamaran as the prisoners of a race of beings new to their experience. I can't remember if we... Oh yeah, maybe like TNT was voicing Julie Sue. Maybe. And then I think I was Vector. Sheath was SBO? I can't remember who in our system kins Mighty. I might just voice Mighty. Alright, so you're taking us to the mainland. Anybody care to tell us why?
Only our new buds have a clue, and they ain't yakking.
If only we knew why they seem so hostile towards us. I can't recall Knuckles ever mentioning encountering these guys before. Chances are we'll find out soon enough. Who's saying this? Why take a boat the long way when we could just have walked across the... That's enough out of you. We'll wade ashore from here. You speak? Why do you act so surprised? We just prefer not to wag our tongues simply to hear ourselves. Watch it, Buster. Nobody was addressing the hired help. Okay. Chill, Mighty. I don't think they appreciate your sense of humor. I don't think anybody does. But we do enjoy a good laugh, miss. What'll you see our... wait till you see our reaction if you get out of line. We keep, like, thinking you have to emphasize the bolded words, but it's just random. I don't think you're supposed to read it that way. But yeah. Let's let the Queen decide if there's to be any bloodletting, shall we? Stay here while I report into her. Your Majesty, it's good to see you again. Here's your cloak. Was your mission a success? That depends on what our prisoners tell us. If we are to come under attack from the outsiders, then we shall make an example of our guests to show them the folly of their ways. I think that might be Solstice reading for this character. This kitty thing. To be continued. Aww. Amy's like the best part of this comic so far. Or Mina. Amy Rose in a rose plant.
I just love this place. I would have thought a hidden city populated by five-fingered overlanders could be so utterly awesome.
Just glaring at her. Look up in the sky.
Huh?
It's a bird.
What's that? What the fuck's a bird? What's going on? That defenseless creature's being shot at. By a really mean machine. Watch it! Watch it! Ah! Ah, you should watch where you're going, buddy. Hey, are you alright? You look kinda hurt.
I thought this... I was just seeing the bird with my peripherals. I thought the bird was Zero. I'm like, whoa. That would hurt so bad to have a robot fall on your head.
Hey, you big lug. Didn't your maker teach you manners? I guess not. Yikes! You almost ran me over, you creep! I'm not about to let this hurt. I'm not about to let you hurt this poor birdie any worse than you already have. Oh no, let's get out of here. You must be one of Eggman's robots. He must have captured you and somehow you got away, right?
The bird looks so stoned. It's interesting they made it green instead of blue. Or was it pink? From Sonic Adventure. I think it might have been pink. Now I gotta look this up. I can't remember. Okay, it was blue. The pink one was like yeah. One of the other two. The one that Amy had was blue. Okay. I just yeah.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way. Now stay back, or I'll...
I love saying this to a bird that I just met. Her is a goofy pose.
Oh, what the?
Wow, the bird's so huge. In that frame.
I did it, birdie friend. You're safe now. Oh no! It's another of those rotten robots. Oh well, the more the merrier? Hey, watch it, Bolt Brain! Let me down! Let me go! Now there are two of them, both grabbing hold of me. But where are they taking me?
Why is there two of them? Why has Amy been kidnapped? Is her goose cooked? Who's behind these mysterious bots? Will her new birdie friend be able to lend her aid? Amy's adventure continues in Sonic Super Special number 13. Don't miss it. Oh, Sonic Ball Z. Hey guys, what's a Sonic Ball? Robotnik Frieza. I think she likes me. After 10 long years, the iron-fisted rule of Dr. Robotnik over planet Mobius was believed to have finally ended. With the technological tyrant vanquished and his polluted factory shut down, order and beauty were restored to the city of Mobotropolis. Now the villain has returned to wreak havoc once more, but there are many who are willing to stand against him in the fight for freedom. The bravest among them is a brash blue streak who just happens to be the fastest thing alive. Archie Comics and Sega present Sonic the Hedgehog. In the last issue, Sonic and the Freedom Fighters retreated to a day in the hidden city of the ancients known as Station Square. Sonic, Tails, and Amy Rose went exploring while Sally, Nate, Antoine, and Bunny stayed with the mayor. Because they weren't in the plot of Sonic Adventure. It's now nighttime in Station Square, and Sonic is on the prowl. The last time we saw Knuckles the Echidna, he was searching the mystic ruins for clues as to Dr. Robotnik's whereabouts. Little does he know that the inhabitants of the areas surrounding it have invaded the non-floating island and taken the Chaotix hostage. In the last issue's solo story, we saw Amy Rose shop all over Station Square until she came across a flicky bird. He was being chased by one of Robotnik's scanning droids due to the unusual jewel around his neck. She tries to protect him and is herself kidnapped. Find out what happens to her as we explore E-102's origin in this issue. Yeah. Night of Chaos. This town is awesome. Nothing like Knothole. I feel like my favorite comic book adventure heroes. The Rush. The Dark and Bad. And the Super Surfer. Everyone knows them. All rolled into one. I wonder if... Hey, what's up down there? The cops look like they're in an awfully big hurry. I'll follow them and find out what's wrong. Suffering souls! What's up? You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself. Lock on target, men. Ready, fire! Oh no, our weapons are useless. Retreat. All personnel, pull back. Ah! Oh yeah, this could be fun. That's if I manage to keep out of this thing's way. Okay, let's see how you handle my triple sonic spin. Oh, no you don't. Running up a flagpole won't do you any good. Well, maybe it will. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna give up the fight that easily. In the words of my dear old Uncle Chuck, what goes up must come down. Kersplish. Come on, you big drip. Where are you going? Hey, I'll play with you some other time. Not bad, Hedgehog. Yeah, not bad. Robotnik up here. They just had to draw a bunch of this around him to draw your eye. And because he's getting electrocuted by lightning because it's storming. Sonic always keeps an eye on the cops. Oh, really? You know nothing, fool. You may have won the first battle, but the war has only just begun. For you face Chaos, the god of destruction. Our Sonic Adventure adaptation continues in Sonic Super Special number 13. Don't you miss it. Born to the most noble of echidna houses, the latest to continue the family heritage and responsibility as guardian of the floating island, defender of all against the forces of evil within the world beyond, as well as those who would threaten from within. Knuckles the Echidna. This looks sweet, whatever it is. Kind of some weapon, I guess. But this would be nasty to use in a fight. Never saw anything like this used by any echidna I can think of. Whoa, my head! Feeling kind of woozy all of a sudden. Seeing colors flash before my eyes. Looks pretty, though. Do not worry, Knuckles. Who's saying this? Oh. Oh, Takal! I thought this was Julie Sue. Aww. Oh, Takal will be voiced by Felicity. One second. Wait, let's repeat the last line.
Do not worry, Knuckles. For it is only I, Takal, and I need your help.
My help? For what? You may be an echidna, but that alone doesn't cut any ice with me.
Very well, Knuckles. My tale begins long ago, when a boatload of echidnas departed Albion for the high seas. Eventually, they landed in the new territories and began rebuilding a civilization to suit their needs. Unfortunately, they had settled in what was known only as the mysterious Cat Country. And soon found themselves fighting for their lives with the native inhabitants. The warrior caste known as the Knuckles clan decided to stay and defend their territory, but the scientists wanted no part in any further bloodshed, and so they departed. My father, Pachacamac, I think, Pachamac, seethed furiously inside, angered at the betrayal by those who needed the Knuckles clan in the first place in order to mount the expedition.
This isn't new information, her father's name, but I just realized I don't think we've ever said his name out loud. At least not in a very long time. Yeah. It's funny how much they're adding to the Takal stuff. Very interesting. The cat country. Many years later, when I was grown, I forgot that you can say this in this way, like when I was grown, like when I grew up. I thought like when they grew her in a lab. That's Eggman. Although the shower is so cute. This one looks like Groot. And this one has eyebrows. We chanced upon the mystic ruins. Who built it? And why Takal? It may behoove us to learn, Father. Wait, is that Takal? Wait. Yeah, this is Takal as I remember her. But, like, they drew her looking so different in that other... Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, like, this looks like just Julie Sue, but red. Maybe she just, like, changed her look in the present, but in the past she looks like the Takal. I don't know. Maybe they just accidentally drew Julie Sue. I'm, like, actually curious now if that's what happened. Okay. We'll probably find out soon. It may behoove us to learn, Father. Ere we discovered the Chow. What strange, beautiful creatures, Father. Maybe this is their home. Before Father could evaluate our discovery further, he received an urgent message from one of his scouts. The cat creatures are preparing to strike back, Lord Pachamak. Oh, I thought this was Takal. But this is Takal, and this is Takal, and this is, like, some other character. So they're calling this guy. This is not Pachamak. I thought... it's tricky to get it all straight when it's so yellow. I was, like, curious if this was, like, Takal's sister for a second. Not wanting me to take part in active combat, Father ordered me to stay behind at the ruins while he gathered his troops for battle. Father told me to keep my distance. But these bird-like beings seem so playful and happy. Maybe I can communicate with them. Hello, my name is Takal, and I don't believe this. I can understand you. Oh. What the? That's such a cute, like, new thing. That's like the first new thing that they added that I like.
Oh? Do you live here as well? The being I came to know as Chow didn't speak.
You mean Chaos? Or yeah. Yeah, I think they mean Chaos. This is definitely Chaos.
His name is Chow now. Didn't speak, but he made his intentions known all the same. Do you want to be friends? A pleasure to meet you. However, the battle with the cat creatures went badly, and the only thing that would save my people were the 7 emeralds. But they belonged to the Chow, who had no desire to be involved in anyone's war.
Wait, yeah, they're drawing like Julie Sue again instead of Takal. I don't know if it's just that she kept deciding to have bangs back and forth, like she changed her hair. Definitely looks like they keep accidentally drawing the wrong character to me. Oh.
I won't obey.
We need those 7 emeralds to give us total power. It's power for the people.
Greed is our enemy. Once it starts, you always want more.
Please, don't do this. I beg of you.
Ah, I don't listen to the words of a child. Ready, men, charge!
Father! As Pachamek and his loyal soldiers approached, the mutated Chow known as Chaos.
Oh, Chaos is a Chow, or at least in this telling of it. Interesting.
Appeared before them, blocking their path to the emerald.
Ah, it's a monster!
That doesn't explain to me how you got to be the way you are. Why you look so much like Julie Sue these days. Chaos eventually became corrupt himself and... Oh wait, no wait, this is Cuddle.
Chaos eventually became corrupt himself in trying to protect his family from others. Eventually, the Chow and I discovered its weakness and managed to imprison him within the Black Emerald. But not without paying a price.
Hey, come back here. I haven't finished with you yet. Ah, dummies, 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 dummies. None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with the chaos tail. Ah, there it is. Right there. I love how expressive the Eggmen are. I don't know why I said the Eggman instead of... I think I meant like the Eggman drawing. I don't know. I'm proud of you, Gamma. I knew you'd be of use to me. As for the rest of you... And note, refer to Eve 102 backup story concerns what happened to the other Eve 100 series robots. There's 4 Eggmen on this page alone. True. Every time you see Eggman, that's actually a new Eggman who was just born, and the one from the previous panel is dead now. Later. As for you, my shivering friend, you're about to make a major contribution to the grand scheme of things. Behold. My matter energy transmuter, capable of absorbing whatever chaos energy your body possesses, as well as sampling your DNA pattern for reuse in another form. A brilliant device, if I do say so myself. For you see my friend pulsating next to you? This is such an elaborate, like, new addition to the lore. Like, instead of just throwing Froggy at Chaos, and Chaos absorbing Froggy and getting the tail, it's like, we gotta make this really complicated to draw thing. He's the intended beneficiary of your cooperation. Don't worry, this won't hurt much. He loves hurting the frog. What's that? Oh, the brain explosion emoji. From the distance, I thought it was a puppy. My, will you look at that? After so much effort, after so much blood, sweat, and tears, we finally have chaos. And believe me, it doesn't get any better than this. Oh, okay. I'll stop reading then. Just kidding. Now go, sniff out the rest of the sniff out the rest of those emeralds. There's a world waiting for you to be unleashed upon. And some enemies of mine to eliminate once and for all.
We have kept to ourselves for as long as can be remembered.
Wait. And yet, I thought this was pointing to Vector. What is this shape? Oh, it's like her finger, I think.
And yet, once again, we are invaded by outsiders such as yourselves. We believe those from your island pose a threat to us, unless you can convince us otherwise.
You may rule, but I'm no fool. I hear your rap. I say you're full of crap.
Vector, show some respect.
Oh, that is your puppy. Oh.
I'd watch my mouth if I were you. We tend to eat our young if they get out of line. Oh, gross. Wild lore to drop. That's so disgusting. I mean, Your Majesty, you're just kidding, right? I don't know who's saying this. Huh? Okay. She'd better be, because if she isn't, the Knuckles clan is prepared to refight the war your kind started years ago. You better be kidding that you eat your young. Or else. Follow Knuckles, Chaos, and Dr. Robotnik into Sonic Super Special number 13. And check out Sonic number 84 for the continuation of Locke versus the cat people. Yay! E102 and double cross circuits. You've never seen anything quite like it, have you, E102? Your sensors register familiarity with its raw materials and components, but its shape is positively alien, and its purpose? Is it in any way similar to yours? Excellent. All systems, full power. Look at me. I'm your brilliant creator, Dr. Robotnik. You are the second in my E100 model machines. Beep, beep, beep. E102, codename Gamma. Gamma. That's right. You will now obey only me. The shooting range is through this door. I just think it's cute whenever they put in like lines and moments from like exactly from the games. I just imagine them like the comic showing like just the level as it happens. Once there, you will have 2 minutes to complete the obstacle course. Proceed. Beep, beep, beep. Click. Before you are more figures, just like the ones outside. I love this Tails. This would be a really good emote. He's gonna explain the controls next. Yeah. Only more dangerous. Press the A button to jump. Hold the A button to hover. Now only one stands in your way. He did it! Good job, Gamma. I didn't think you had what it takes. It's so funny because, like, in the video game, I'm pretty sure these are just, like, stuffed animals that you shoot. They, like, don't do anything at all. It's funny that... I guess it makes sense in the game for... He was just born. You gotta make sure he can shoot, like, at all before he fights something dangerous. But it also makes more sense for it to be a little hard and not just a stuffed animal. I never really questioned it before. He did it! Good job, Gamma! I didn't think you had what it takes. I already read that line. Now that E102 has proven its worth, Dr. Robotnik has more words for its programming, as well as its counterparts, to get an amphibian life form. So now you're off on your very first assignment. I'm so excited. For you, there is no right or wrong. You can only do what you are directed to, correct? Oh, I understand why he's sad now. So it is no surprise when, hours later, you and your brothers return with what you are ordered to do. Ah, there it is, right there. I'm proud of you, Gamma. I knew you'd be of use to me. All you worthless hunks of junk. You will get a new assignment. This one's easy. Go to the room through that last door. Once there, you'll find a girl and a bird. Just get me that bird.
Now go. Wait, who's... Is this, like, the narrator? Yeah. I think maybe they decided to not have Gamma talk. So they just have the narrator, like, this is like Stanley Parable. Wait, I want to try that. Not to always have the narrator be, but just when he's talking to Gamma specifically. You linger for a while. Why? Could it be thinking? Moving about on your own, E102? Now, that was definitely unforeseen. Bereft of your programming, you should be nothing more than a mindless hulk, an empty shell. Can it be possible that somewhere under that titanium alloy casing, life stirs within?
Do you hear that?
Oh, they keep forgetting what the characters look like. They like drawing her as classic Amy, but with modern Amy's outfit. But they forgot the white stripes on her boots and her headband.
Oh.
As the young female hedgehog speaks, defying your commands to hand over the bird, something sparks in your program. Interesting, the tonal pitch in her voice is different from that of your creator. Is it because she's a child? No. Or is he your eventual executioner? What is it about these creatures that cause you to activate your self-diagnostic program? She's so pitiful. So is the bird, but in a different kind of way. Is it the fact that they're so different that trips your sensors? Or does your memory circuits equate Dr. Robotnik's roboticization of their kind with his caliber destruction of yours? I don't think Gamma would know about roboticization. Yeah. And if so, is it truly possible, you think? Therefore you are? Suddenly, everything seems so clear, and yet you show signs of malfunction.
Whoa!
Flicky, the Flicky just says Flicky. Flicky? Congratulations, E102. You have now surpassed the sum total of your programming. Now that you're capable of experiencing loss and regret, how does it feel to be sentient? Wait, maybe I was supposed to read this one first. She expresses gratitude, and soon after you are commanded to go to the deck. For the moment, you obey. To be continued in Sonic Super Special number 13. I don't know what's going on here. I don't... Color him. The beast. After 10 long years, the iron-fisted rule of Dr. Robotnik over planet Mobius was believed to have finally ended, with the technological tyrant vanquished and his smelly factory shut down. Order and beauty were restored to the city of Mobitropolis. Now the villain has returned to wreak havoc once more, but there are many who are willing to stand against him in the fight for freedom. The bravest among them is a brash blue streak, who just happens to be the fastest thing alive. Archie Comics and Sega present Sonic the Hedgehog, but that's not Sonic. That's Knuckles. Several leagues outside the fabled hidden city of the ancients, menace to society. A tale of turmoil. Knuckles the Echidna explores the mystic ruins. Archaeological remnants of an Echidna civilization long ago long since vanished. Imagine then the young guardian's surprise at what he there discovers. It's the Eggman himself, the Eggman. Dr. Robotnik. He's been hit hard, knocked unconscious. I wonder who did this. An even better question is, do I finish the job? And so rid the planet of the greatest evil ever to walk its face? Ever to walk its face? What? Meanwhile, in the hidden city, everyone was very yellow at the luxurious Station Square Hotel.
So the good news is that now the rest of you freedom fighters could relax and totally chill. Sort of the way Robotnik's water monster did after me and Knuckles mopped up the floor with it. Haha, good one, Sonic.
Thanks, Tails. But now, I've got to break the bad news. I kinda lost your biplane. Bud, and I'm way sorry. Never fear, youthful hedgehog. When I designed our Foxy Friends aircraft, I had the foresight to install a tracer. This device will enable you to home in on its beacon.
Thanks, Nate. I'm on it like chili on hot dogs. Count me in.
Several heartbeats later. Interesting way to measure time.
Sonic, look over there. It's Knuckles. Is he?
Wait a sec, Tails. I've traded body blows with Nux on more than a few occasions. Believe me, he's one tough customer.
Ugh. I was struck by... I can't remember.
See? You okay, Rad Red?
Ta-da, miscreants. Don't worry, I'll soon return to crush you all. Oh, ta-ta. That makes more sense.
That ought to jog your memory. It was Robotnik. After him.
No, wait. It's starting to come back to me. It wasn't that tin-plated tyrant who jumped me. It was... Chaos.
Robotnik's water monster? You must be joking, Nux. I thought we'd seen the last of that liquefied loser.
No such luck. And even worse, I've got a hunch that Tails' missing biplane is somehow connected to its return.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Well, here we are. He said this area is called Cat Country. Looks like he was right. I see a cat. Are you all right?
I'm gonna start saying this whenever I see one of our cats. Like, whoa, I must be in cat country. Big. My name's Big the Cat. And this is my friend Froggy. Did you see who bonked me, Froggy? Oh no! And wait, that's Tails.
Oh no! My biplane! It's destroyed, but...
Ribbit.
How?
Look! Even worse than a water twister. Hang on, dudes.
A twister?
Even worse, a water twister. Hang on, dudes. It's gonna be a wet one.
Me when I... Oh my gosh, this... this image is crazy.
That's no natural tornado.
Darn tootin', that was chaos.
Now it's got the biplane's mega power source, the Super Emerald, and it's headed straight for the hidden city of the ancients. It's good eating Jimbo's canned meats. I think, who's saying this? Okay, Princess Sally. Thanks for the tour of your power plant, Mayor Bullionny. It's just so goofy to have, like, oh, these characters are, like, part of the series, but we're doing, we're covering the games, and they weren't there for that, so we're gonna have them go on a tour for a few issues with the mayor. The pleasure's all mine, Princess Sally. It's not every day we receive delegates from outside our artificial environment.
But what is making this place artificial?
And Amy's suddenly here. That, Antoine, is due to the power of these 6 super emeralds that kept behind this display case. These beauties are responsible for everything here, ranging from day and night to sun and rain. And with chaos defeated, they're safe again. Thank goodness. On the ceiling above. It's interesting they are making all the emeralds green. I guess because they're called emeralds? Is that why? Because, like, I remember in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the Chaos Emeralds were all green. I don't know if that's, like, Americans being like, why were they different colors? They're emeralds. Should all be green.
The display chamber. It's filling up with water.
The super emeralds. They're calling them the super emeralds? So, oh, are these different from the chaos emeralds? I can't remember if we've seen the chaos emeralds actually be like all different colors in the comics. They vanished! I feel like they just keep introducing like various types of emeralds. And outside the power plant, clatter, clatter, from its narrowest back streets to its widest thoroughfares, beneath its bustling avenues, across its traffic-filled highways, and from its topmost skyscrapers. Chaos reigns supreme, yeah! Threatening to wash away the hidden city. The visiting freedom fighters immediately go into rescue mode. Bunny Rabbit, Antoine de Colette, Amy Rose, and even the elderly Nate Morgan, each responding to this perilous situation with a bravery never before seen in the land. But Princess Sally knows that their valiant efforts may not be enough. What on Mobius is that creature? It seems unstoppable.
Sonic. Okay, fellas. Any ideas on how to beat this monster? I'm open to suggestions.
Where are you? Who's saying? Oh, probably Sally.
Sonic, where are you?
Way open.
Hey.
No, wait. Hey. Where'd that rumbling come from?
Look. Something is breaking through the fake sky.
It's Dr. Robotnik. Oh, I'm back. What is Eggman going to do atop his egg ship destroyer? He must have used it to burrow through the mountain that leads here.
We should have known that wherever chaos went, he'd follow.
But as Robotnik rants and raves at his former pet, he realizes just how former that relationship is. Oh. The hard way. No.
Perfect chaos, TKO.
Perfect. Oh, wait.
Perfect chaos, TKO'd the Eggman. Way past cool.
We must still contend with the creature. Our enemy's enemy is still not our ally. The water beast is overflowing with power.
Huh? Strange, shimmering light.
playing me an image in my head. Is this probably Takal reading, saying this?
It's chaos, in its natural form centuries ago. He was smiling back then. Hard to believe, but chaos was once a peaceful, sentient being. Until an early echidna society began to cultivate and settle within its jungle home.
But they said chaos was a mutated chow. Do you, like, see, like, a lake and be like, oh, that must be a mutated chow? I think they forgot that they said that. Light spiraling away from me and transforming into a girl? Yeah, they were definitely drawing Julie Sue instead of Takal earlier.
Yes,
My name is They spelled it wrong. They spelled it right earlier. Oh, her shoes. She's got them. And, like, leggings? This is, like, new. I don't know if I like it. It's, like, cute, but also part of me feels like, did they just give her this? Because, like, oh, she needs some pink. She's a girl. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's fine.
yes, my name is Takal. I am a daughter of the echidna tribe you saw in your vision. Perfect chaos must be defeated without destroying it. It's tremendous!
How do we manage that? And even worse. What?
The power siphon that controls the hidden city's environment is still connected to chaos.
But she's so sassy looking.
Look, he's absorbed the emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald.
Who's saying that? How will that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it? Oh yeah, that's definitely Sonic. Yeah. His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
What choice do we have? Performing a forgotten echidna ritual not practiced for centuries untold.
Oh wait, no, this is the narrator. Performing a forgotten echidna ritual not practiced for centuries untold. They're just spelling it with a C now, I guess. Takal weakens the savage water creature just enough to mystically suck the emeralds right out of it.
Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
I think that was a Tails line in the game.
Negative forces aren't the only way to empower the emeralds. Our positive feeling towards each other can make them work. Our hearts together form an awesome power.
I don't believe it.
You'd better, Tails. Your bud's been transformed into supersonic.
Stay back, everybody. I'll handle this. Okay, Ugly. You wanted to fight? You've got one.
Splish.
Ah, these raging riptides inside of Chaos are no joke. Time for the old hedgehog to whip up a whirlpool and put a totally new spin on the situation. It worked.
What'd you just do?
Supersonic, your skills have debilitated Chaos enough for us to sap its might.
I don't think so, Takal. As a matter of fact, I think I only made Chaos angrier.
Be here in 30 days for the senses-shattering conclusion. Oh no, my senses. Pro art. Why don't they just recolor Sonic to be Super Sonic? Ah! This is so goofy. After 10 long years, the iron-fisted rule of Dr. Robotnik over planet Mobius was believed to have finally ended. With the technological tyrant vanquished and his polluted factory shut down, order and beauty were restored to the city of Mobotropolis. Now the villain has returned to wreak havoc once more, but there are many who are willing to stand against him in the fight for freedom. The bravest among them is a brash blue streak who just happens to be the fastest thing alive. Archie Comics and Sega present Sonic the Hedgehog. Deep inside the heart of the mysterious cat country, we find the Chaotix. Espio, Mighty, Vector, and Julie Sue anxiously standing watch as the Guardian Lock prepares for mortal combat against the Cat Queen's chosen champion, the ferocious Razor Claw. You could stop this, ma'am, before matters escalate out of control. Just Knuckles with a beard. We can sit down and discuss our differences in a rational manner. I'm sorry, Locke of the Knuckles clan, but I beg to differ. We simply don't trust your kind. And now, let the combat begin. Don't worry, I'll make this quick. Oh yeah? We'll see about that. With the proper leverage. It doesn't matter how big or strong your opponent is. You know what they say. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I feel like this is the second time they said this on this stream. Now that your champion is down for the count, Your Highness, what do you say we sit down and talk? Before I get really mad. Speaking of getting mad, within the hidden city of the ancients, we find some familiar figures watching as an enraged Chaos strikes back at the cause of his anger. Yow! My head may feel like scrambled egg melons, but that's nothing compared to how I'm gonna make Butt Ugly feel once I put the old supersonic moves on him. Let's see how you like it, bub. Come on, everyone. Let's clear the scene before someone suffers a major hurt.
It's getting downright nasty, that's for sure.
Oh! Oh. Shuckatwan! Keep moving everyone back while I take care of Antoine. Oh.
Leave me, dear bunny. While you're like this? Get serious, hon.
We can't afford the TLC treatment, guys. Time and perfect chaos aren't waiting for anyone.
I can manage, mon ami.
Save it for some other time. Antoine, are you alright? He's fine, just a bit dinged up. Here, he's better off with you. Well, I take care of business. Takal said we need a lot of juice to short-circuit perfect chaos. Supersonic can only hold out just so long. But if it's a matter of my dead carcass or yours... Oh, wait. That's Sonic. Takala may not want to see you hurt, bub. But if it's a matter of my dead carcass or yours, here's a clue. It ain't me that's going down. How about we try that again? Oh, it's so confusing when they, want to talk in the next scene from the previous scene. How about we try that again? I didn't come here to make war, Your Highness. I came to solve a problem and ensure the safety of my son's friends. Past experience makes me wonder whether there's an ulterior motive at stake here, Locke. We're a people who tend to avoid dealing with outsiders, especially your kind.
I know from studying family history that not all my ancestors led exemplary lives, Your Highness. But more often than not, my family has contributed to the common good of all.
And what does your family history tell you about him?
As Locke ponders his question, we turn our attention once again to his son. Whoa! There's the generator station that powers the city. That's gotta do the trick. And just my luck, the place is flooded out. And me and water don't exactly mix. Since when? I can't. I just gotta. Steady. Just follow the pipes. No matter what.
Whoa. Sucker packs a wallop. Speaking of Super Jello, he looks as dazed as I feel. Still doesn't mean I could take him out. On the other hand, with his battery low, Perfect Chaos probably can't throttle up. Keep up with yours truly.
Who's he talking to?
How about we'll see if it's better to juice than fight, Slimy? But you can't catch me, you overgrown water rat. Sally, get out of the way, Galp.
Okay. Just keep heading towards me, Sonic. Take this copper pipe. Tails saw Knuckles heading into the generator plant. No time for diagrams, Sal. Just stay out of the Sea Ugly's way. Too bad this isn't a game. It's a comic. And too bad this isn't a game where you can press the pause button for a timeout. Here's hoping 5 will get you 10. What? That red rat is doing... Oh, wait. Here's hoping 5 will get you 10. That red rat is doing better on his end. Okay. I think. I have no idea. Do we? Just my luck. Everything's disconnected and out of position. Unless... Don't go there, Sonic. If the generator goes online... Yeah? As long as I have a shield and he doesn't, I kinda like my chances.
Oh, am I kidding? This is beyond even my league. But who else is gonna do it? It's all on my shoulders now. There's nobody but me! I did it!
There's nobody but Knuckles. He did it.
Can feel surge of power. We gotta hold on.
Not a split second too soon. That ought to jolt you back to the Stone Ages. Or at least down to size. Aw. Red! Give me your mitt.
What's the score?
The good guys won. What else did you expect?
Then what's with the light show?
It's time now we return to the zone we belong to. You've done well. All of you. Zap.
What do you care anyhow?
After all that, it's over. Doesn't seem right somehow. What are they talking about? They're now one less headache to worry about. Glad those guys are gone. I hated reading about them. I'm kidding if it's not clear.
As for me, I've got to get these chaos shards back and figure out how to restore the floating island with them.
Need any help?
Nah, I'll probably have all I need back at the ranch. My famous ranch. Then take care, Knuckles. Who's saying this? Sonic, I think, yeah. Later, big guy. Think our Sonic adventure is game over? Then turn the page while we tie up a few loose ends with everyone's favorite Rad Red. As for everyone's favorite Blue Blur, be here next issue. Born to the most noble of echidna houses, the latest to continue the family heritage and responsibility as guardian of the floating island, defender of all against the forces of evil from the world beyond, as well as those he would threaten from within. Archie Comics and Sega present Knuckles the Echidna. With the Chaos Emerald shards once again in his possession, Knuckles returns to the floating island, currently in the predicament of taking on water since it was rendered inert when the Chaos Emerald was stolen. As he arrives via an energy zone portal, a flash of light immediately attracts his attention. Without the guiding star gem, I'd be one lost echidna. But it won't be home sweet home if I can't get the floating island soaring among the clouds again. Whoa, what's with that light show? Looks like our lad saw your signal, Spectre. At the rate the island is gradually sinking, we don't have time to waste, Saber. Knuckles, over here. I take it you have the Chaos Emerald with you? Make that emeralds. Robotnik broke it into pieces. Still, it'll suit our purposes. Especially here. Deja vu. This place looks familiar. With the Chaos Chamber totally destroyed, we needed a replacement setting. This design should more efficiently tap into the power of the Chaos Shards. We're in luck. It fits like a glove. The rest of the shards follow suit in their settings. We're in business. All systems are go. Great. Now that we have liftoff, does anyone know where my father is? A few minutes later, as a pair of the wary guardsmen stand watch out on the beach. What do you think? Should we sound the alarm? I wouldn't jump to any conclusions until we see who it is. You want me to accompany you, Knuckles? Nah, I'll be alright, Grandfather Thunderhawk. Classic Grandfather Thunderhawk. Hi, guys. Step this way. Sure, whatever. We're friends here, right? That's a weird thing to say. Stumble over anyone like me recently? Further into the jungle we find... Why you make of that, Mighty? Someone sure got talent, Vector. Didn't we see something like it back on the floating island, Julie Sue? At the Dark Legion complex, SBO. They forgot to give her pupils. What's at the Dark Legion What's at the Dark Legion complex, guys? Knuckles, you're alive! Last I checked. About time you showed your face. So, is anyone gonna spill what happened with all the drop jaws? Well, is anyone gonna spill what's with all the drop jaws? You're going to want to check this out yourself. Knuckles. Father. That's quite the rock. Me when I see the rock. I take it these guys don't know much of echidnas. That would probably be an understatement, my son. Before you is the likeness of Pachamak, absolute leader of the Knuckles clan. When your mother and I were deciding on a name for you, I did some research of family history. I made an amazing discovery. Your knuckles are so big, so I named you Knuckles. Just like the family text foretold. Hundreds of years ago, your ancestors were known as the Knuckles clan. And they were the most adventurous echidnas of them all. It's so funny that Knuckles isn't named for his knuckles. Okay. They were the most adventurous echidnas of them all. having set sail in order to explore their homeworld. When they eventually reached this island, Pachamek led the warrior faction of the family against the natives who lived here, much to the dismay of the rest of the family. Oh man. Pachamek attacking the natives. I'm filled with dismay. The scholars and laborers of the group rejected Pachamek and his followers, even renouncing any claim to the Knuckles family name, and departed to settle elsewhere. After much thought, I felt it time the family reclaim its name and heritage, beginning with you. I must admit, I thought those of your island were preparing to invade until your father convinced me otherwise. The many should not suffer for the sins of the one. Whoa. Whoa. Lore. At least we didn't pull your name out of it. The queen and her people weren't exactly wild about it. What about this? They shouldn't. I think they maybe shouldn't reclaim that name if it has that connection with. What about the statue? Can't say I blame her. By the way, I got the emerald back. Our Sonic adventure may be over, but Knuckles Saga continues in the pages of Sonic Super Special number 14. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Metal Sonic? Or is this like a different robot Sonic? The eyes are so interesting. Oh, I kind of love this. After 10 long years, the iron-fisted rule of Dr. Robotnik over planet Mobius was believed to have finally ended, with the technological tyrant vanquished and his polluted factory shut down. Order and beauty were restored to the city of Mobotropolis. Now the villain has returned to wreak havoc once more, but there are many who are willing to stand against him in the fight for freedom. The bravest among them is a brash blue streak who just happens to be the fastest thing alive. Archie Comics and Sega present Sonic the Hedgehog. I have had enough! That blasted blue hedgehog defeated my poor Chaos. What a waste of a perfectly good water monster. Well, it's time for Dr. Robotnik to get even. And I know just how to do it. I'm looking respectfully. The Big Payback, Chapter 1. Farewell, Mobians. I know you were all set to go home, freedom fighters. But we citizens of Station Square just wanted to express our gratitude to you. Your combined efforts saved our entire city from total annihilation and... Who's saying this? Oh. I'm trying to... Okay, I think what Gadget's gonna voice this guy. So this seems like a Chaos Sonic situation, where it's like he's actually supposed to act like Sonic, like sound like him and talk like him too.
Heads up, Sonic. The Eggman has a score to settle with you, and I am just the hedgehog to do it. Are you serious, dude? Way past. Guided missiles. No time to get everyone to safety, but maybe I won't have to.
Sonic?
Where is he?
Going?
I knew it! Robotnik's flunky has targeted me and only me. Cool. I love this guy. I want all of his attention. But why does everything always have to revolve around me? Leave Sonic alone, you jerk. Get lost, kid.
Going somewhere?
As a matter of fact. My leg! Yes. Just like in SpongeBob.
Wait, who's saying this? Oh. Like, I literally don't have a clue. Maybe Bunny?
What is it, Princess Sally?
Message from Robotnik to let us know he won't give up without a fight. Well, neither will we.
No biggie.
This is like the only character that it's really obvious when they're talking. I think every character should have like their own personalized speech bubbles.
I can see why you're not exactly popular with the ladies. Or anybody else.
The ladies and everybody else.
Admit it, metalhead. I've got you against the ropes. As if. Let me break it down for you.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like a fox rodent. And I'm not referring to your two-tailed friend either. Removing the building's main support column has caused it to collapse into a pile of rubble and debris. From which only Silver Sonic 2 can emerge triumphant. I guess this is Silver Sonic 2. Oh.
Hasta la vista, mister. Sonic!
Dig quickly, everyone. We have to determine the extent of the lad's injuries? Well, I'll be. It's worse than I thought. He's a hole.
Sonic's gone underground, and I think that's gotta mean... Oh, Chrome Dome's in for a major hedgehog surprise. Mind if I tag along? Still alive? And so ready to kick your shiny butt 6 ways to Sunday, whatever the heck that means.
Me after reading half of the lines in this comic.
Bring it on.
Nicole, can you tell us anything about Sonic's sparring partner? My files indicate that this construct is likely to be an upgraded version of the super robot. Its power supply is infinite. Then reprogramming its systems may be the key to defeat.
You really think you can hang, homie? You clinched it. Come on, is that the worst you can do? No, this is. Gulp. Smell you later. Hey, don't worry, Sonic. I gotcha. Tails. Well, ain't that a kick in the head?
It's okay, bud. Wait, is that...
It's okay, bud. Won't let you down. Tails.
Tails is dead. Whoa.
Bogus.
I've lost all visual contact.
Tails, are you alright? Uh-huh.
They're up here, everyone.
And Silver Sonic is history.
True enough. But what's to prevent Robotnik from trying to take over Station Square once we've departed? That hedgehog really gets my goat, whatever that means. I need the characters to say whatever that means after every single expression they say. But I won't fret. Wasn't it my very genius that allowed me to install a homing device in my robotic creation? And won't that device allow me to locate Silver Sonic too long after Sonic and those twerps have called it a day? And then won't I be able to repair the automation and conquer the city while in its vulnerable state? The answer is yes, yes, yes! Meanwhile, just outside Station Square's city limits. Whoa, this is an interesting look for Big. It's cute. Are you sure Robotnik won't be a problem, Princess?
You'll be safe from here on, Mayor.
Goodbye, and thanks. This exchange is so confusing. I'm like trying to make sense of it. Are you sure we're safe? You'll be safe. Bye.
What about you, Big? Care to join us?
No thanks, miss. Me and Froggy are headed back to Cat Country home.
Best of luck, dude.
There she is, the Freedom Fighter Special. Just as we left her, eh? Shakatwan, you got a real flair for the obvious.
Less talk, more juice.
Whoa. It's like totally turbulent up in here. Hold on, crew. It's gonna be a rough landing.
Is everyone alright? We're lucky no one was injured.
Sonic and Tails, I'd like you to do a quick reconnaissance for any signs of life. Can I?
Don't even think about it. Why? She didn't even... Why is she so mean to her? Don't even think about it. Several minutes later. Seems I've determined the cause of the FFS's flight failure. It was sabotage, and whoever's responsible is still out there. Meanwhile, back at Station Square, my tracer indicates that Silver Sonic 2 should be right. Ahem. There you are. But I don't understand. We're already fully repaired.
And fully reprogrammed by Nate Morgan. Oh, yay! Oh my gosh! This is my friend. To serve as protector of Station Square. Against you.
Payback is such a glitch. Whoa, we haven't seen Rotor in forever. Somewhere beneath the North Sea of Mobius. Oh yeah, I just remembered that it was like last stream he was like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my family now. Remember? Yeah, anyway, bye. So, okay, yeah. I remember now. Oh man, my bathysphere has been damaged beyond repair. She's sinking like a rock. There's no doubt about it. I'm in too deep. Gotta think fast. Hopefully someone will get this distress signal containing my exact coordinates. Never thought I'd end this way. We haven't seen him in so long because he died. I left Knothole Village months ago to find my family. The last time I saw them, they were being mind-controlled by Dr. Robotnik. That didn't stop my search any. I'll never forget when my Arctic freedom fighter buddies contacted me with the good news. That my mom, my baby bro Skeeter, and the entire herd had regained their free will. Do you call a group of walruses a herd? That's what Rotor is, right? I think.
It made total sense. Robotnik had died almost a year earlier. We were reunited again. They couldn't recall anything that had occurred while under the Eggman's influence, including trying to ice me. They resumed lives free of any painful memories. For months it was like heaven on Mobius, until a little while ago. I woke up this morning and everything had changed. Must destroy Rotor. The entire herd, Mom and Skeeter included, had reverted to their previous state. Even worse. They still had it in for me. I could never harm my loved ones, so I locked myself in my sub. Didn't stop them, though. They took out their frustrations on the bathysphere instead, which wasn't too bad, until she started taking on water. Which still seems to be the case. Oh no, if any water comes into contact with those electrical wires, I'm so fried. No time to wait for a rescue operation. I'll have to take my chances. Oh, he's been through so much. This frame is so wild.
He's waking up. We arrived just in the nick, team.
Oh, the Arctic Freedom Fighters, my bathysphere, was destroyed, but I have worse news. Robotnik is back, right? Yes, sorry, my friend. Me too. And whoa.
Hey, didn't I beat you last month?
Not exactly. Wait, who's he talking to? Is this another Metal Sonic? Wait, oh, sorry, for a second I thought I saw Scourge. I was like green pointy things, and then I realized those are just trees.
After 10 long years, the iron-fisted rule of Dr. Robotnik over planet Mobius was believed to have finally ended. With the technological tyrant vanquished and his polluted factories shut down, order and beauty were restored to the city of Mobotropolis. Now the villain has returned to wreak havoc once more, but there are many who are willing to stand against him in the fight for freedom. The bravest among them is a brash blue streak who just happens to be the fastest thing alive. Archie Comics and Sega present Sonic the Hedgehog. The forests of the planet Mobius.
That's it, Tails. Try to follow the pattern I'm making.
Having crash-landed on their way back to Knothole, the Freedom Fighters sent Sonic and Tails to reconnaissance the area. As always, Sonic makes it fun.
No, this way. Sonic, you're zigging and zagging so fast, it's making me dizzy.
That's it, Tails. You've got it now. You'll be able to follow anybody anywhere. Oh, look at them. This feels like it's not the narrator. Is this Robotnik? We'll just do the narrator until we know. Oh, look at them. So cheerful and optimistic. Sonic the Hedgehog and his sidekick Tails, the flying fox. It's touching to see this display of friendship. So touching to see those I hate enjoying themselves. Evils return. Because I know that I will soon turn their joy to terror.
Whoa, that wind knocked me off course.
Go easy, Tails. Easy, Tails. Go with it.
I can't. It's too strong.
Pull up. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Pull up. I'm trying.
It's okay, little buddy. I got you.
Could I be more embarrassed?
I don't know, can you? Hey, that's why we have training sessions. Like this. So when a real crisis comes along, you'll be ready.
There better not be one soon.
Hey, we've been through some tough times together, Tails.
You've never let me down. And you've never let me down yet. In fact, you handled yourself like a pro at the hidden city of the ancients.
But these new maneuvers, I'll never learn them.
Never is a long time, Tails. When I was turned into a robot way back when, I thought I'd never become a normal hedgehog again. But I did. And if I can get better from something like that, then you can learn to do a few new maneuvers.
Seems so pretty next to problems. Seems so petty next to problems like you had, Sonic.
I wasn't saying it to make you feel bad, but enough yakking. Let's get you back in the game again. We need to get lunch started. You gather some firewood, while I get the kindling going.
Sounds like a plan.
See you in a few.
Sonic's so cool. A few words from him and everything seems okay. Okay, a little fire and soon I'll be cooking chili dogs a la Sonic.
I'll add some more kindling so when Tails gets back I can throw the big pieces right on top. Hope the kid doesn't get lost. But it's been half an hour. And an hour. Something's wrong. Tails! 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 Come out, wherever you are. By a waterfall. By a waterfall, I'm calling you. Tails! Funny, this isn't funny, Tails. Not funny at all. Why would you do this to me? Not good. Could I have upset the little guy with my razzing him over his...
Looking for something, Sonic? A plasma blast, perhaps? Oh, this guy. Oof. Holy free holies. Not you. Not Metal Sonic. Oh, but it is me, my organic template. Oh, he's so cute. I really thought from the cover that this was like another Metal Sonic and not like the original Metal Sonic that we all know. Well, technically there was this Metal Sonic before Metal Sonic, but like, yeah, the classic, most well-known Metal Sonic.
I thought you were dead.
Whatever happens to robots.
I was deactivated and smashed to bits.
I think this is Solstice voicing Metal Sonic.
But not being flesh and blood like yourself, I was able to reconstruct myself. But while I did trash you good and solid last time we met... Oh wait, now correct me if I'm wrong, Bolthead. But while I did trash you good and solid last time we met... Wasn't it my friend Knuckles who made a junk heap out of you last time we were out and about? You after him, too? He'll get his soon. My programming dictates I destroy you first. I began earlier, with the capture of your young friend. Tell me where Tails is! Tell me! I'm over here. How'd he move so fast? Here I am. Take another shot. Mister, when you wake up, you're gonna be part of somebody's vacuum cleaner. You were saying? No, no one can do that. No one except... Oh, no one except Metal Sonic. Stay still, blast you. By the way, moving extra fast isn't all I can do that you can't. No! Look out, Hedgehog on the loose. Ow!
Up you go like a bird. Or a skeet. Now, I know you fidget, so I'll make sure you stay still for the rest of our little chat. He's more powerful than ever, and now I see why. That glow coming from his chest can only be from the same power gem that made him a giant. If he's got one, what chance do I have? You are nothing compared to me, Sonic. Nothing. But I am a fair robot. I will give you a chance to save your friend. You will never defeat me, but at least you will both die knowing you tried and were defeated by your better. I'm sure this will be a fair contest? Where'd you go, metalhead? Remember a lube job appointment? 5 minutes later. The flowers are beautiful atop Mount Mobius this time of year. But it'd take me a half hour to get there and back. You made it 5 minutes. 5 minutes, exactly. That is where your friend is, atop a volcano that will blow very soon. I may have rigged it. But even I can't time such things exactly. So all you have to do is get there and save your friend. For Tails, I'll break the land speed record. Admirable sentiments. But I'm going to make it even harder for you. What do you mean? How? Oh, come on, Sonic. You want me to tell you. This will keep it so much more interesting. Have a good trip, Sonic. Don't forget to die. There's no straight path to the top of Mount Mobius. I've got to zig to the right here, zag to the left here. Do a little loop. Do a little leap. Keep moving for Tails' sake. Soon. I'm making Boku good time. Boku good time. If I keep this pace up. Huh? You're in Metal Sonic's world now, Hedgehog. Get used to it. Tails! Short minutes later, the lone figure speeds up the side of Mount Mobius. He is one happy, inhuman Metaloid. Start saying your goodbyes, Tails. Your friend let you down. No, I can't. I'll never believe that. Sonic's gonna get here. He's gonna save me. And the two of us are gonna kick your crumb butt from here to the southern tundra. This looks like blood. That's crazy. I love a fleshling with a sense of humor. Continued next issue in Lava Story. Oh, it's lava. Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah. It was the volcano. But why would Okay. Why do they make him look like that? 10 years ago, in days long past, Mobotropolis faced conflict with outside adversaries. And unbeknownst to King Max, one from within as well. This relentless schedule you've set for yourself must be backbreaking, Julian. Why not cut back a little? With the war raging on, there's no time to slack off, Your Highness. The advances I'm making with technology will greatly aid your people. With medicinal applications on the battlefield, wounds and fatalities can be averted. Countless lives will be saved. Very well. There's no disputing that point. You're doing great work, and will owe you a debt of thanks. Nonsense. I am but a humble tool. It is your humane vision we should all be thankful for. That was disgusting. How could you suck up like that? I'm embarrassed to call you my uncle. Sniffly, you idiot. Would you rather that little rodent know what I'm really up to? Once I've perfected the art of cybernetics, Mobotropolis will fall under the heels of my cyborg army. Ah, Now that's more like it.
This would go a lot faster if I could find suitable guinea pigs to experiment on. Using the locals would give away my plan. If only there were inhabitants in the outer reaches of the kingdom. The outer reaches of the kingdom. Namely, a small immigrant settlement named Leyling West, where the new natives are restless. Monkey Khan, I forgot about this guy.
Hey, no fair, Ken. Tackling is against the rules.
Says who? I made the rules up so I can break them if I want. It feels pretty bad having, like, monkeys coded as black folks. Or, like, native folks. But, anyway. Yeah. I made the rules up, so I can break them if you want. You're lucky that's the only thing I'm breaking. Look out. Ken's gone psycho again. Ken Khan, haven't I scolded you before for such roughhousing? But father, we were only playing. He nearly broke my back, Lord Lau. Playing with Ken is hazardous to your health. I feel like just speedrunning this this segment. Yeah. Not like super fast, but I don't know. I am Lau Khan, respected community leader. How does it serve the people that my own son is so aggressive, so violent? But father, I like to fight, and I'm good at it. Leading West is a community of pacifists, artisans, and intellectuals. Fighting is not acceptable behavior. And if we are ever faced with the event of war, what then? How will we defend ourselves without fighting? Ken, there is no conflict that cannot be resolved through communication and reason. That is why we announced our neutrality to the war between the Overlanders and the Kingdom of Acorn. I do hate to contradict your beliefs, Lau Khan. Or is it Lolly Khan? Maybe it's Lolly Khan. Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, I don't think that's a you. But if you honestly say that, you're living in a fool's paradise. Now let's all be good guinea pigs and form an orderly line.
Father!
Eventually. I don't understand. My theories of cybernetics were sound enough, and yet these monkey boys' bodies keep rejecting my cyborg implants. None of them were strong enough to adapt. None but you, that is, young Ken Khan, Mobius's first cyborg. Here I wanted an army of cyber soldiers, and instead I get one chimp with a big stick. I'll be the laughingstock of Mobotropolis if this ever leaked out. Still, it's probably best to give you a road test before I give up on this idea. I wonder what sort of mileage you get. Perimeter security checks out, Sarge. Nothing out of the ordinary. No surprise there, Briggs. These mangy animals aren't stupid enough to... Heads up, troops. We got a bogey coming in fast. What? Only one? That's nuts. For a true warrior, one is more than enough. Don't panic, men. We've got the little bugger outgunned. Not for long. Good lord, the tank! Pull back! Pull back! Hee hee. Look at those overlanders scatter. Bravo! Bravo! With a powerhouse like you, my little monkey Khan, I won't need an army. King Max's men won't know what hit them when I set you loose on. No! You cost me my family, my friends. I'll never work for a soulless fiend like you. What? This is mutiny! Keep back, or... Ah! Talk about ingratitude. The vile little misanthrope would still be peeling bananas if not for me. Drats and double drats. This whole cyborg adventure is a total disaster. What good is this awesome technology if I can't control it? I have to figure out a way to permanently confine this monkey character. The last... me? The last thing I need is him coming back to haunt me. As the story goes, Robotnik did manage to confine his creation, though not permanently. Many years later, Monkey Kong was set free, and he returned to his ancestral homeland, Karlaling, where his restless soul found peace, at least until now.
What happened? Who am I? Who?
Excellent. I was starting to grow impatient. Well. At last we meet again, monkey boy. Oh, wait, we forgot to read this one first. The drug has worn off, my lord. Your pet awakens.
It's been quite a while. I hope you recognize me. Robotnik, you're alive?
To be continued. Well. Oops. The world's most way past cool comic. Whoa. On the planet Mobius, the most volatile volcano is the one called Mount Mobius. Today, lava flows from the mouth of the volcano, and it is clear that an eruption is near. It's not a place you want to be. Unfortunately for Miles Prower, known to his friends as Tails, he has very little choice in the matter. I don't know if I want to read this every time. I was just thinking that they forgot it, but they didn't forget it. Very far off, Tails' friend and mentor, Sonic the Hedgehog, picks himself up from his latest setback in his attempt to save his young ally. Man, Metal Sonic clocked me with the world's sneakiest sucker punch, and I don't know where he'll be lurking around next. But it doesn't matter that he's powered by a power gem, or that it finally gave him a personality. Oh, is that what happened? It was like, yeah, Metal Sonic almost never talks. And when he does, it's not that much, usually. I'm gonna save Tails. And that's all she wrote. I've just gotta be extra vigilant, extra careful, extra... Whoa! No, another one of Metal Sonic's traps. And the more I struggle to get free, the tighter the net gets. And I ain't talking about the World Wide Web. I know, Sonic. I don't know why you'd think that I would think that you said that. You meant it that way. Oh, this is just the kind of entertainment I was after. It's interesting seeing Metal Sonic with a mouth and teeth. Metal Sonic, you hate me, fine. But you have me. Why not let Tails go? Because he's your friend and ally. Because making him suffer makes you suffer. And makes me happy. You just made me even madder than I was. Screw top. And that means no matter how cut up I get, I'm gonna beat you at your own game. Like I said, I'm giving you the chance to win that game and save your friend. It's just that you have to play by my rules. Which I can change at any time. Gloat on your own time, bot boy. I'm out of here. Hey, don't run off when I'm trying to make a speech. Eat my dust. Yes, you're quite the speedy hedgehog. But I'm your robotic doppelganger, and I'm faster than you, not to mention stronger. His face. And I make a better chili dog. And did I mention that I'm faster? A little later. Can't let him yank my chain. I've got to just think about saving. No, I'm going too fast. To stop in time. Dare I say, have a nice trip.
Whoa, who started the forest spinning?
Metal Sonic just going on like a Looney Tunes binge or something. Be like, tactics.
Sonic, this is the most fun I've had since rebranding myself. Now how about a real challenge? Like my cybernetic shredder blades. This is your idea of letting me rescue Tails? As I said, I make the rules and change the rules. That was just to remind you that no flesh and blood creature can stop a robot as advanced as I. The sheer power he's got. I love that because, like, our Metal Sonic fictive's name is Sheer. Did you know that Tweety Bird is a male? Yeah. I think I knew that. The sheer power he's got reminds me of when I was Mecha Sonic. But even then, I fought to maintain my humanity, even though I'm a hedgehog. What little of it was left. He's unbeatable. Or is he? If I could take the Metal Meister out of commission for even a little while, I'll have a chance to save Tails. Stop, what are you doing? Taking you offline. There, a little leftover netting from one of the traps you sprung on me. And you're all tied up like a Christmas package. I didn't think you were this clever, Sonic. You may have actually won. That was too easy. You must have the sneakiest setup one of all planned. I've got to be more alert than ever.
The heroic hedgehog makes his way up the ever steeper mountain, but as he gets closer to his goal...
Lava, and lots of it. If anything's happened to Tails, I'll never forgive myself. Or Metal Sonic. I'll make him pay. Holy cow, this is serious lava flow. The whole shebang's gonna go any minute. Gotta time this move just... Right, yeah. And up ahead... Tails, I'm here, buddy.
I knew you'd get here, Sonic.
Never any doubt, kiddo.
Alright, I have circulation in my wrists again.
That lava's circulating pretty good, too. We better move faster. Or Metal Sonic will get free and catch up. Did you really think you'd stop me, Sonic? No more mind games, Metal Moronic. Let's get him, Tails.
I've been waiting for a chance to turn him into a talking scrap. Ugh!
Grow up, Tails. It's a cruel world. Metal Sonic, listen to me. I'm listening to your moans of pain and thoroughly enjoying them. Listen, I do know what it's like to be a robot. I was one. But you gave up the gift, you foolish hedgehog. Because I fought my programming. You're right, Metal Sonic. You are faster and stronger than me. As I've been proving all day. But what good does it do to you? What good does it do you? There's more to life than that. There's friends and feelings and just the joy of being alive. Oh. Why would I embrace weakness when I have strength and power? Because it's not weakness. A being's feelings, its spirit. It's the greatest thing there is. The prattling of a doomed hedgehog. It's no use, you'll never understand. But you won't win either. Tails, I'm gonna keep Metal Britches here busy. You fly away, now.
No way! I'm not leaving you.
T. This is where feelings get you. You're both doomed now.
No, we're not.
So you're deserting your friend after all?
No, I'm coming to be at his side. So we can stop you together.
The ground.
Tails, fly away before... Too late! I'm trapped! That makes 2 of us, little buddy. Be brave, Tails. You too, Sonic? You leave me no choice. I'm free, thanks to Metal Sonic? That makes 2 of us.
Oh, is this like a redemption arc?
No way, no time to ask why. The volcano's erupting full force. It's all lava all the time. Go, I'll hold the lava back for you.
Oh, is this like the OVA?
How? Like...
Okay. Some kind of lava bender now? I guess.
Now get out of here, both of you. Even I can't keep this up all day. This isn't a trick, is it?
Tails?
You were right, Sonic. I never realized until now that I could be more than my programming, more than a robot, because I felt compassion. Now get out of here.
I love a redemption arc, but it felt a little fast. Like, Sonic's like, there's more to life than being a robot. And then Metal Sonic's like, yeah. Okay.
Sonic, my rotor tails are hurt. My rotor tails are hurt. I can't fly. My rotor tails are hurt. Yeah, I don't know how to read.
I got ya.
Can't we save Metal Sonic too?
Oh no! Yeah, this is like the OVA.
No, that would doom us all. Don't worry about me. Remember, I'm a robot. A powerful, unfeeling robot.
Aww.
No. No.
Then, there's just the awful silence of millions of tons of red-hot lava as it cascades eerily down the mountainside. And soon...
Weird, huh? You said it, but I think you turned the tide, Tails. Me? How?
Whatever words I said to the metal guy were just words.
Pog. But when you wouldn't abandon me, that's when what I said became real to him.
Aw. I guess I can accept that, maybe.
As if he gained some kind of robotic soul. Come on, Tails. Let's go home.
Oh, I cannot tell if that's an Li or a U. Maybe it's a U. Carleong, Temple of the Golden Lotus. Ah, what fools these monkeys be. Oh, don't look so shocked. You didn't think you could actually evade me forever, did you? I figured you'd be too busy eating to notice me. No! It's been so long since we did fat jokes. I forgot that was a thing that they do all the time in, like, the early ones. Silence, running dog. Why? Call it a happy accident. I was already in the midst of invading Carleong, when lo and behold I find you, my long-forgotten prodigal son. Naturally, I was furious to learn Sally Acorn had freed you from my containment cell, but then nostalgia set in. You are without a doubt my finest creation. One that could be of great use to my cause, if only you could be controlled. Which brings us to the topic of the operation. You may proceed, my roboticized General Hun. Aye, Lord Robotnik. The procedure is horrifyingly simple. 3 microscopic transmitters fused to the brain should override any pesky free will, allowing for total control of the monkey Khan. First transmitter secured, my lord. Excellent. The little simian will soon be as docile as... Don't congratulate yourself yet, Breast Bucket. I'm not about to sit still while you take away my basic freedoms. Good gravy. Where did this power come from?
He was strong before, but not... The secret's in the power ring headband. Power ring headband. It acts as a super battery for my cybernetic...
Uh-oh.
Ha! SWAT bots. Is that the best you can do? I eat guys like this for breakfast now. Outdated old tin cans. Haven't we got anything better, hun? Send in reinforcements. Stop him! Stop him!
That's my cue to vamoose. Robotnik's really set up shop here. Turned the whole temple into a factory for his roboticization machinery.
Robotization machinery.
He'll roboticize all of Carleong if I don't put a stop to it fast. Gotta find the power center before these bots fry me to a crisp. Bingo, the core generator. The heat of the heart of the entire factory.
It's confusing to which order to go.
Here they come like bulls in a nuclear china shop.
The monkeys found the power center, my lord. What should we do? Send more SWAT bots after him, you boob. But tell those idiots to be careful.
The generator equipment is highly volatile. Let's see how to disable this baby without causing a... Those fools hit the generator. This whole place is gonna blow sky high. If I can slip through the air vent, I might make it out before it's too late.
Ah, my beautiful factory, ruined beyond repair. Looks like you've won, monkey boy. Carleong is yours. Of course, I've already finished roboticizing the townsfolk before you regain consciousness. They'll be coming with me. But you did gain victory, and to the victor go the spoils. A burning ghost town. Enjoy. In the end.
Sonic. Whoa. Negative relations. Family matters. Oh.
Yay! Feel that cool breeze? Smell the flowers? Listen to the running brook?
You pretty much summed it up, Amy. Sure, it's good to be home. And I can't wait to see what's been shaken since we left. Like, whoa! What are all those lights up ahead? I can't believe it! It's King Max!
I wish I could welcome you back under better circumstances, Sir Sonic, but that won't be possible.
I'm not following, Your Highness. What's up with the king-sized army?
I intend to storm Dr. Robotnik's fortress.
Why, Dad? What happened when we were gone?
Sally, Princess, your brother has been captured by Robotnik's shadowbots. I didn't wish to tell you before you departed, but your mother's illness... No, wait, is that... No, wait, yeah, okay, that's still the king. Your mother's illness has worsened. Elias overheard Dr. Quack inform me of the bad news. He later snuck past the royal guard, traveled to Robotropolis, and somehow managed to infiltrate Robotnik's headquarters. Once inside, he located a single vial containing a metallic liquid and smuggled it away. But the Shadowbots soon caught on and chased Elias all the way through the Great Forest. Your brother managed to pass his cargo to a girl near the Great Oaks entrance. Mina! I didn't think we'd see her tonight. Before being taken prisoner. Elias has told the girl to bring the mysterious liquid to Queen Alicia. And she quickly obeyed. Quack and his medical team injected it into your mother's system. And now she's undergoing intensive surgery. Well, thanks for the timely recap, Dad.
Sal, wait a sec.
You best leave her be for now, Sonic. The Secret Service and I could really use your help on this mission.
Sure thing, St. John. Robotropolis.
You don't have to do this, sir. You can still let me go. I'm forced to disagree, foolish prince. And only too willing to roboticize you in Robotnik's name. I love just doing the same voice as, like, regular Uncle Chuck. I don't know if I've ever... What gender do you think Deontay is? I'm not sure I know who Deontay is. I believe they can be whatever they want to be. Not whole kingdom. Lieutenant de Coulet, your current injury forces me to remove you from active duty.
What? But Your Highness, surely my absence will jeopardize your mission success, no? No? Don't worry, Antoine. I'll sit this one out with you.
It's good to have you back, son.
It's good to be back, Dad. Hope you and Mom didn't miss me too much.
The past week felt like 6 months.
That's too real.
Where'd to Sonic's mother?
Are you and Tails ready, Sonic?
Ever ready. Let's boogie.
Sonic, Jeffrey, Princess Sally's in the med lab and she wants to see you both.
No problem. Actually, Amy Rose, we're set to rendezvous with the king in mere minutes.
It's not actually a request. It's more along the lines of an order.
How's her blood pressure?
Well...
Oh, wait, is this Dr. Quack? It's hard to tell. Her faces are covered.
How's your blood pressure? Well... Sal...
No, Sonic. I'm sorry this is happening, Sal. Not your fault. Doesn't mean I don't feel bad. Listen carefully. Dad's not as young as he once was. I'm charging you with protecting him on this mission. You can count on me, Sal. Jeffrey, my brother should be your top priority.
Right.
Sal? Sal, are you turning into anime over there?
Let's do this.
Robotnik's HQ is dead ahead, Sonic.
You and Bomb know what to do next, Tails. You and Bomb know what to do next, Tails. What's that commotion? Arr.
Bombs away!
We're in. Down, Your Highness. Robotnik's not home yet, but his welcome wagon's here to greet us just the same. Why don't you leave him to us? There's been a serious breach in security. Shadowbots, toss him into the roboticizer.
Sir Charles, please don't do this.
Because we should find Elias instead. Oh wait, I was supposed to read this one first. Sonic, why won't you let me take part in the battle? Oh, wait, is this Hershey? No, wait, oh, wait, yeah, this is Hershey, but Hershey's not talking. Sonic, why wouldn't you let me take part in the battle? Because you're an old man. We should, find Elias instead. Jeffrey and the others can handle the bots. You're too late, Dolch.
Uncle Chuck.
Far, far too late. Elias. Oh no. Not all.
Princess Sally, I am requesting a leaving of the absence to recuperate.
Where are you going, Antoine?
Is the kingdom of Mercia. That is where Bunny and I will confront my father, who still lives, but has become Robotnik's roboticized servant. If that's true, I have to go with them. I was born in America.
I was born in a... Yeah.
I was born in Mercia, and my cousin Rob of the Hedge still lives there.
I love making up new characters with really goofy names. I'm not certain about any of this. Yeah, me too. But I understand what it means to all of you. Goodbye. And good luck. Robotropolis.
Don't do it, Uncle Chuck.
Why does he look happy here?
Yeah, don't do it, Uncle Chuck.
I don't know who you are, Cretin, but you'll pay for your meddling. Ruff.
Mutsky.
Wait, who's that? Oh, Jeffrey. Stand down, Sir Charles. That's a royal command. You best listen to it. Don't stand there gawking. Get the prince.
I don't believe it. My uncle and dog have turned as dangerous as Robotnik himself.
My name is not... Going somewhere, Charles? Oh, wait. My name is not... Huh? Sire? Where am I? What happened?
Bro? Uncle Chuck, Mutsky, no! They were back! They were...
Ah! Sonic, stop! The Shadowbot's destroyed. We must get the king's medical attention.
They were back! They were back! They were back!
Not whole.
Sally, princess, surgery is complete.
Well, Horatio, is my mother going to be... dead? Please, Dr. Quack, please help us. Born to the most noble of houses, the latest to continue the family heritage and responsibility as guardian of the floating island, defender of all against the forces of evil from the world beyond, as well as those who would threaten from within. A new day dawns. But instead of the hope and promise one normally associates with the rising of the sun, we find shattered remains of yesterday's tragedy. For over the past 12 hours, ever since the devastation unleashed by the Dark Legion upon the floating island, Yippee! Has laid unconscious upon a piece of floating debris that only now is floating, is finally showing any sign of life. What happened? Where am I? Last thing I remember was the explosion. For anything else, I'm clueless. One thing I'm sure of, I definitely don't like the scenic view. There's no sign of anything. The floating island is nowhere in sight. Ah, what do I do now? Fear not, young one. Huh? Oh, Grandfather Athair. In my previous incarnation, yes. Previous? Though I have evolved beyond the physical form you related to, I have not abandoned you during your time of need. During your hour of need. Like you would know what my problem is. More than you can ever imagine. The answers you seek may be found in Albion. Albion? Just get me to the floating island, thanks. If you wish to get from here to there, you'll follow the path I set forth. You'll need a guide. Robbo the Hedge. What do I need him for? He wasn't on the floating island last time I checked. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Try me. Wait. How do I even get there from here? You already have the means, Knuckles. Farewell. I do? Wait a minute, he's right. I do. I'd forgotten about the guiding star gem list since I last used it. This puppy is just a ticket to get me to where I need to go. He's always calling these puppies. He doesn't even know what a puppy is. Still haven't gotten used to the wild effects, though. Then again, I still haven't gotten used to a lot of things. Elsewhere on the distant island of Mercia, located in the northern seas of Mobius, a new day dawns in the forest of Deerwood. In a wooden hut located among the treetops we find... Is someone amiss, my love? I think they mean something, but okay. Thou seem perturbed. Likely it's not my fair little name. Still, wary outlaws live the longer. Worry not. I'll return ere in the day's eye sleeps. No, yonder walks a cause for unease. But do mine eyes deceive? Canst possibly be that fairest of blackguards? The High Sheriff of Snottingham? Best I act while foul fiend and heinous henchmen are unready.
Shugatron! Bushwhackers! Get down, ladies!
Stand and deliver, foul varlets.
Who? Varlets? Us? Rob! It's been such a long time.
Really, milady? Already spoken for.
Rob, it's me, Amy Rose. Your cousin? Hello? Hello?
What witchery is this? My fair cousin is but a mere lass.
I know. I wished upon the ring of acorns, and stuff happened, and I grew up.
What? What ho? Hold hard, pilgrim. Art thou the vile deceiver who witched poor Rose?
Did what? Would you get off treating us as if we were common criminals?
Your cast recalls yon castle sinister, pilgrim. Yet you lack its evil lord's metal plate.
How dare you? I'm a royal guardsman from the court of King Acorn.
Dare I disassemble you more than reassemble our high sheriff? Why was there a question mark there? Oh, I'm so confused.
Rob, it's not what you think. Trust me.
Much as I cared to, caution detains me. Then take it from me. Antoine's on the up and up.
Knuckles!
Friend Knuckles, knowest thou this dastardly intruder? Yeah, and he's definitely one of the good guys.
So glad you're here.
Funny. Always they write her. If you watch the cartoon, you already know what her accent sounds like. You don't have to... I don't know. Whatever. You don't have to do this to her.
So glad you're here to set this up, Sonic.
want to set this Sonic want to be straight.
Someone said it. I don't know why they're here, Rob, but they are who they say they are, including your cousin, Amy Rose. As for the bowman, Antoine, he's as much as a straight arrow as you. What brings thee to darkened Deerwood Forest?
I came in search of my father.
I can relate. The writers love making everyone find their father. So what would your father and the floating island have in common? Unless the answers can be found in Albion?
Verily, lies a visit in the offing.
But I don't know why, but I can't believe it's only a coincidence. We five have come together here. So who's with me? Next, on the road to Albion. Besieged. Well. Well. You never know what to expect with the art style. They're always doing things.
King Maxie's hurt pretty bad. In an emergency room stat.
Dad, no, not you.
I kind of like this character.
Please don't cry, Sal. I know your dad's dying, but smile. I don't understand, Sonic. I trusted you to protect him. What went wrong? Princess Sally, Sonic had no choice other than to leave the king's side. Sal, wait. I think she needs some time to herself. I think not. Remain here. I'll see to my sister. Robotropolis. Get inside. Well said, indeed. But from now on, I'll give the orders around here, comprende? Now step aside. I've been abroad for far too long, and what's happened to my science lab? I get the feeling that hedgehog has been here lately. Get a load of Mr. Perfect over there. Guard, return the Sword of Acorns to the Royal Reliquary at once. You mustn't blame yourself, Sonic. I've known Sally since she was little. And believe me, her outburst came as a result of the intense pressure she's undergoing. Oh, 1 second. Let me get my water bottle. Let me refill my water bottle. Cuddle loading in. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. Okay. Believe me, her outburst came as a result of the intense pressure she's undergoing. You're probably right, Rosie. But I can't help feeling like I let her down big time.
Yes! Yeah!
Hey, Rosie. I just got back from our walk. Thanks for babysitting Mina. I wonder why Sonic seems so glum. Ah, she's so cute. I love Mina. And of course, we immediately go away from her. Elsewhere in Knothole. Where could she be? There. I've never seen her get lost like this. So lost. It really is. It's really difficult, isn't it? When things start spinning out of control. I've been spinning out of control for some time now. How so? I used to know what was going on when the chain of command had ended with me, but ever since his return, Dad's kept things from me and left me out of every decision. And now you too. You're absolutely right, Sally. And it was wrong of me to do so. You should have been informed of your mother's condition before you left for that hidden city of the old ones. Ancients. Oh wait, see? Father should have appointed you the successor to the throne. You have a knack for it. I am not ready to lose Mom and Dad. Nor am I, but tell me. Why did you take your anger out on Sonic instead of me? I asked him to protect Dad, and now... But Sally, he left Dad's side to rescue me. Oh, Sonic! I could hug you. Don't worry, son. Your mom and I know you tried your best. But even you can't be in two places at once. Princess will come around. You just wait. In the meantime, why don't you and I fix, why don't I fix you some breakfast? Maybe I'm just a loose cannon, always acting before thinking. I wish Uncle Chuck were here. He had all the answers. Sonic and Company actually had the nerve to storm my base of operations. And the King's Sword somehow restored free will to the Hedgehog's uncle and pet dog. Find me that weapon at once. Uncle Chuck seemed like his old self again when Sally pointed the sword of acorns at him on Tails.
You said it, Sonic.
Tails looks so small here. Wish I'd had more time to figure it out. But my best guess is that it might be the key to restoring the Ropians' free will. Breakfast is served, boys. Better get it while it's hot. Or in this case, chili. Okay. Dogs. I know. Well, son, how are they?
They're great!
Wait, why are they out here now? Okay. Yes. It smells awesome. I miss Mama's cooking. She's gone. Everyone close to me is gone. And it's all Robotnik's fault. I have to do something about that now. They love teasing me.
Sally's mom and dad are gonna be okay, right, Sonic?
Sonic? That was some breeze.
Your Majesties, the surgery has been completed.
Princess Sally, Prince Elias, please come this way. We did what we could for both of them, but please, see for yourself.
What is it? Making it sound like they're dead.
Gotcha!
Father. Dad, how are you? Fine. We're both fine. What? My hand. She squeezed my hand. I felt it. Mother. Oh my. Maximilian? She's back, Sally. At last, Elias. At last. Born to the most noble echidna of echidna houses. The latest to continue the family heritage and responsibility as guardian of the floating island, defender of all against the forces of evil from the world beyond as well as those who would threaten from within. Knuckles has set off on a quest to learn the fate of what happened to the floating island and all who lived upon it. His travels have brought him here, to Snottingham Forest, and old friends. A matter of self-interest. Don't thou walk across the water's surface last we met? Yeah, but I have this thing about water and tempting fate. Upon comparing notes, it was decided that answers might be found across the channel on the island homeland of the echidna race Albion. And so it is we find Knuckles and company setting sail under a pale moonlight.
Whatever are you doing here, Sugar Knuckles? I thought you usually stay on the floating island.
Friend Knuckles here was making a holy pilgrimage to reunite a lost tribe with their kin. Along the way, we held hard and defeated the dreaded sheriff. Unfortunately, we never sang or celebrated our great victory together. Whatever did become of you after, my friend? Nothing much, really. I simply led them to their new home, and then I cut out. But why? Weren't they your kind? Your kind? You were leading friend Yanar and the others too? Who are you people? Why, and... Oh yeah, this character. I'm so confused. Like, earlier, Takal was, like, talking to Knuckles, and I thought they accidentally drew Julie Sue. But I think it was this character. Either they accidentally drew this character, or that was this character. I don't know. It's... Why, indeed, did one of our own reject his homeland? His duties lay elsewhere, Counselor Galena. I feel like this scrunkly thing. Yanar is correct. Knuckles was simply following what he was taught. It's the others I'm more concerned with. Bravo the Hedge has acted as our agent ever since the despot Robotnik installed his lieutenant within our sphere, Counselor Rita Lee. But neither he nor any outsider has ever trod upon our land. Until our recent guest, you mean. I wouldn't exactly call what he's doing trotting upon our land. But, in case none of you have been paying attention, the male coyote aboard bears a considerable resemblance to him. So what can you tell me whatever became of the sheriff, mon ami? As we engaged in mortal combat, the flames that burned throughout separated us. Mine eyes never gazed the sight of him afterwards. Hold that thought, Rob. I just wanted you to shut up. As we've just reached shore. Come on. And the sheriff? There wasn't any way to tell if he survived? We never crossed paths again. Nor has he exerted any influence over my roboticized band since. Hold that thought, Rob.
hold it and destroy it. Maybe you guys weren't the only ones he was a threat to. And if you hadn't put him down for the count, maybe someone else did, huh? Galena! Welcome, Knuckles. It's good to see you once again. I didn't think anyone knew I was coming. We know more than you realize. You exchange notes with my relatives? Sadly, no. Your family has always been the most independent among us. I can't begin to tell you how many times we've pleaded for their return to the motherland. However, I gather you have pressing concerns of more importance to you at this time. Like finding out what happened to the floating island. In time, Knuckles. For now, allow me to escort you and your friends to a place of hospitality. I'm stepping on your head. And we'll reconvene after a period of rest. Quite the view from up here. But this is getting me nowhere real quick. Whining won't do any good. Dad would just say, suck it up and work to resolve the problem.
Oh, is that why Knuckles is like this?
I just get the funny feeling my problem ain't the priority around here.
I didn't realize I was so tired, Amy dear. It has been a long day, Bunny. Grab some shut-eye, hon. Morning will be here before you know it.
They're down for the night. All except Knuckles. That's so weird. Even though I feel Lee is making much ado over nothing. Whatever that means. I thought I should stop by to see how you're doing, Knuckles. Yanar. It's good to see you again, my friend. Is this social or business, Yanar? You cut right to the chase, don't you? We know the reason you've come. We can pretty much guess why the others are here as well. You mean you know what happened to the floating island? Along with everyone on it? And none of you are doing anything about it? There was nothing we could do to stop it from happening. Right now we have a more immediate problem. One that concerns your friends. Oh yeah? Such as... him. The former High Sheriff of Snottingham. You shouldn't be showing him to Antoine instead of me. In case you haven't heard, the despot Robotnik is once again waging war on Mobius. And this creature was on one of his most dangerous lieutenants. Was on one of his most dangerous lieutenants. I feel like the word on isn't supposed to be there. Women sleep. Yeah, but it doesn't look like your guy is going to be leading the charge anytime soon. Very possibly, but the High Council feels it's too risky to take any chances. Which means they're going to deactivate him, all in the name of the greater good. Look out! Kind of a look. Get back. Let me deal with him. Easy now, bud. We can do this the easy way. I think he's missing a part of the line.
What was that? Look to the others. There be serious villainy afoot.
And it's not what you think, dear readers. Be here for one last chance. Knuckles is a big fan of desolation. Let's do this the easy way. Oh, de-escalation. Yeah. We can do this the easy way.
Okay, last comic for the night.
Is she finally gonna be, like, a central part of any story? If they put her on the cover?
Were they, like, pulling my ear again? Plead. This is a very plead face. Oh, it's so blue.
There's no use hiding in the bushes. I know when I'm being watched. So come on out, whoever you are.
Sword of Omens, Chapter 1. Yo! It's like a flashback, maybe? Or does he just not remember who she is? A girl? You gotta be kidding me! A girl! Don't you know the Great Fortress is a bad place to be? It's not safe for girls. I'm talking bad. Robotnik spots are everywhere. Ask me if I care. Hey, don't I know you from someplace? Yes, Sonic. I'm Mina. I babysat at Rosie's orphanage in that hole. You saved my life once. I really thought this was a flashback. I had so much more faith in Sonic than I should have. I remember well. I didn't do it so you could get captured all over again. Oh, I remember. Okay. Hey, don't I know you from someplace? Explains the place that you know me from. I remember that. You don't need to tell me. Well, I did it so you could get captured all over again. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. At least that way I could confront Robotnik. And what would your plan of attack be after that? I'd ask him why he took away everyone I ever loved and turned them into soulless robots. It doesn't make any sense. What? Why are you giving me that what a wimp look? Not everybody can just grab a weapon and... Say, isn't that the sword of acorns that belonged to the king? You... What is happening? No! Oh. Oh. Oh, is this someone else yelling no? I guess. Whoosh. Deactivating cloaking device. Doofy Sonic in the corner. Which one? This guy? Well, you got your problem. I also love this Mina. She's... Only problem is, so did I. Excellent. I sent my upgraded combots to locate that troublesome sword of acorns. Only to find it in the hands of my most hated enemy, Sonic. They can finish off the rodent and bring me the blade. Sonic's uncle and his pet remain roboticized and mine to command, but the sword seemed to briefly restore their free will. And we can't allow that, can we, Sir Charles? I guess not. Not whole kingdom. I can hardly believe it. We're going to be a family again. Believe, Sally, now that your mother is back, things will be as they should. A nuclear family. Long live Alicia. Oh, Max. Are you strong enough to walk about, Mom? I am for you, Elias. Why don't you join me, Max? I can't move my legs. What? No!
I'm sorry. I didn't tell you that part. I just wanted to wait for you to find out on your own. We tried our best.
Stand back, Mina. This could get ugly. Oh, she's so cute. me. Activating magnetic field.
That bot snagged the sword while another one snagged Mina. The sword can restore Uncle Chuck and Mutsky to normal. Mina basically wants to be carried off and roboticized. This makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
But who said it had to?
That was cool. Activating cloaking device. Sonic, look out! Thud. Kabash. Deactivating cloaking device. Wake up, Sonic. We've gotta get out of here. Fast.
Huh? Feet kicking up dirt like crazy. What's happening to me?
Oh wait, that was Mina. Oh!
Huh? Feet kicking up dirt like crazy. What's happening to me? I'll worry about that later. Right now, it's time to juice.
Quack. Were both operations a success?
Yes, Jeffrey. The king requested your presence.
Elias, I am paralyzed from the waist down, and your mother requires time to adjust. So as of this moment, I appoint you as acting head of state. Why is his head so big? Don't look sad, sweetheart. So sad, sweetheart. This is only temporary. Your father will be better in no time. What? Oh, wait. What? Isn't this Hershey and this is Jeffrey? I sworn. I swear. I think they're drawing the wrong characters again. What? Are you sure, Hershey? Jeffrey, you're here. I have something to tell you. I'm forced to speak first, sire. The Sword of Acorns has been stolen. Alert, alert. Two unidentified objects have been detected in free fall over Mobius. Ultimate destination, Robotropolis. What? Combots, forget Sonic. Return to the base at once. They're leaving at last. A few more seconds and they would have heard my heart beating. Sucker punched by combots. Now I wake up inside a log. Not bad. I didn't figure on waking up. Mina? What's wrong? I lost the sword. Yeah, but you managed to save both of our lives. Now come on. Let's get it back. I want that accursed weapon in my grasp. Before those meteors hit. My rooftop observation deck is a good place as any to watch the fireworks and my combots return. There they are. Headed for Robotropolis. Oh wait, headed for Robotropolis. What do you want me to do? You stay here. No. This is personal. Don't do anything. I liked it better when you didn't do anything. Don't let him get the sword. Activating cloaking device. This time I'll pay attention to their footprints instead. Zip by them and bust up the bot I'm looking for. Too late. What? Something sliced the bot clean in half. That would be my just activated energy shield, Hedgehog. Now the sword belongs to me. Did you really think the shield can keep me out, Robotnik? Whoever said it was meant to keep you out.
Don't miss next issue no matter what. Between a rock and a hard place, and the hard place, Knuckles has trekked to Albion, the Isle homeland of the Echidnas, in hopes of learning the fate of the floating island and all its inhabitants. Yonder is alive, but he appears to be in shock. Don't miss next issue, please! What about the High Sheriff and Knuckles? The report said he was here. His friends came in search of the High Sheriff of Snottingham in an attempt to reason with him to return home. At this moment, it looks like everyone's best-laid plans have been dealt a severe setback as an emergency team lead by Galina responds to a situation in the medical labs. Hard to say what damage the High Sheriff has sustained. As for Knuckles... Over here! Knuckles, are you... Oh, what happened to you? Sacre bleu! Can never get a lift when you need one.
We can take the stairs, Sugartwan. Hey guys, Rob's signaling to us.
Come hither, my friends. I found a means. With aim so true and a perch secure, my bow and shaft shall deliver us upon the shortest route to our friend. Follow me, my boon companions.
Still the same old Rob.
Classic Rob.
Why walk when you can get there in style?
Style has nothing to do with action, fair Amy. A friend is in need. Halt! We know not what to expect, so discretion may be the better form of valor for the moment. Or yonder, our means for entry.
You mean for us to dress up as firemen?
Oh. When in the kingdom, fair bunny, do as the natives do. Tally-ho! Can you see anything? The terror awaits us does not bode well for our friend Knuckles. I take it this is the critical situation. Not quite. Over there. I thought this was not...
Smoke is thicker than pea soup.
Does anyone see where your father is? Where my father is?
In all this confusion, it's hard to tell.
By the bristling beard of King Lionheart, could that be Knuckles? Impossible. You look like the video files the great Steppenwolf left us with regards to his Uncle Dimitri. After he subjected himself to the Chaos Siphon. Feels weird, like I'm burning up. Me? Like Dimitri? Hardly. How? Oh wait. Look at yourself, Knuckles. The embodiment of chaos energy itself. How? I didn't aim a chaos siphon at myself. Maybe it was passed down to you somehow through the family. Nobody else since ever became like Dimitri. Family histories can be a difficult thing to trace, monsieur. For instance, my father! Father! Are you all right? It's me, Antoine, your son. Whack. That's not a way a dad should act towards his boy. Knuckles and Antoine are having some cute moments this stream. Get me security. Intruder alert. Do not allow him past this complex. Set particle charges to maximum. Begging your pardon, ma'am. But y'all not thinking about doing anything drastic now. Please, stop this. Let me reason with my father. Our society would be at grave risk if he were to escape. But the High Sheriff poses a major threat. If there were any other way, I'd consider it. The High Sheriff can't do anything at the moment. What's your plan, Antoine?
On our way over, made a refueling stop in the North Tundra, where we met up with a friend and explained why we were so far from home.
Aww.
He gave us this electronic neutralizer, which could place a roboticized Mobian in stasis, allowing us to transport my father to where no harm could come to him, or anyone else.
And did your friend promise we won't come to regret our allowing you to take the despot Robotnik's lieutenant away from here? He couldn't, could he? Now step aside and allow the security team to do their job.
Oh! You guys, I'm green! Look out!
Though I am unable to comprehend how. We're back in Deerwood Forest, fair cousin.
Not all of us, Rob. As I don't see any sign of Antoine and Bunny nearby. Your father snug as a bug in a rug, Sugartwan. Whatever Knuckles did, I can't thank him enough. I just hope he's not in any trouble back there.
No sign of him or his friends anywhere, ma'am. I was afraid of this. For some time now, Knuckles has shown signs of harnessing power equivalent to that of his ancestor, Dimitri. Now that he taps into it instinctively, what happens next? Next, would you believe Neck and Nick the Weasels? That's great news. I forgot. But, well, it's great news for Neck anyway. I think Nick might. So, Fang the Sniper or Neck the Weasel is a beloved Sonic character of mine. I said that kind of funny, he's my character. I just mean that I love him. And I think Nick is, his sister, and she might be, weirdly misogynistic or something. I can't remember. But I'll give her... I'll just see. I'll just see for myself. But I am excited to see some Fang. I don't know. I like calling him Fang. But yeah. And that's all, folks. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, I feel like the comics are slowly getting better. It can be a bit of a slog to get through at times, but overall, I'm really happy to go through these. I love Mina so much. I'm so glad we finally got some more focus on her, other than just oh, there she is, there she goes. It's also nice to see a tiny bit of Julie Sue. Oh, and to call the Sonic Adventure stuff was pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be doing another Sonic comic stream in 2 or 3 weeks. We're almost at 100. Whoa. Well, yeah. Our next stream, we might be streaming Ocarina of Time tomorrow night. And then we got Hollow Knight, Silk Song on Saturday night. So,
Look forward to that. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day or night. We look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Pet a cat if you have one. I could be your cat if you don't have one. Bye.